What is going on? Welcome to Greggles TV. I want to talk about what we expect to be new in the Galaxy Z Fold 7. We always go through like what the full specs are, but I want to kind of talk about what we expect to be new with the phone. So let's go through that. So first of all, thinner and lighter. That is supposed to be one of the new things about this. So it's supposed to be super thin, the thinnest Samsung Galaxy phone ever, and lighter, which makes sense because their phone that they put out, the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition, was thinner, and I believe it was lighter as well, if I'm not mistaken, than the Z Fold 6, and now we're gonna get something bigger. So it's gonna be all of that with a bigger display. Bigger displays on the outside and inside versus what we get with the Z Fold 6. Thinner, lighter, bigger displays, which is something, those two things alone, you could stop right there, almost. I mean, I still wanna get more, but I'd be very happy with that overall. Snapdragon 8 Elite for Galaxy, nothing new right there. I mean, it is new, but you would expect a new processor coming from the Z Fold 6 Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. So 8 Elite is an amazing, amazing processor. We have it in our S25 phones. It's in OnePlus 13 phones. It's awesome. It's a great, powerful processor. Faster charging, potentially. We've heard 45 watt charging coming up from 25 watt. So that's where we kind of get that to come from. And this should have happened a while ago, especially with their most premium phone. So that's the rumor right now. I'll believe it when I see it, but 45 watt wired charging, and most likely the 25 watt wireless charging as well. Even if it's something like the way that Samsung's doing it with their S25s, where you have to have a magnetic case in order to do that Qi 2 wireless charging. That's what I think they'll end up doing. I don't think there'll be a magnet built into the phone. I think you'll have to have a case that allows you to get that magnetic 25 watt Qi 2 wireless charging. But the 45 watt wired charging should come to fruition. New inner selfie camera underneath the display on there, so we should get a better, newer, more reliable camera in general. New main camera as well. We might finally see that 200 megapixel camera that we've been hearing about, up from the 50 megapixel camera on the Z Fold 6. So that would be nice. I would love to be able to turn to this phone and be like, I mean, I still take good photos, and people see the photos and like, oh, it's a really nice camera. But at the same time, it could always be better, especially when I use my S25 Ultra, and I'm like, dude, these photos look amazing. Why can't my Z Fold 6 do this? Z Fold 6 do this, and it just doesn't. So it's gonna be nice to finally have reportedly something like that on the Z Fold 7. A new hinge, and on the display as well, the display should have less of a crease. So less crease on the main display, and the hinge should be a better build as well on there. Making it a better phone experience in general. You know, the crease on the display doesn't really affect much of the usage of the phone, but you know, when you see less of a crease on the phone, it's gonna feel better. It's gonna make it seem like it's a better experience, and then the hinge as well, just being better. And like, I know for some reason, I know some people's, like my wife, when I grab my wife's Z Fold 6, for instance, hers is, her hinge is like, feels really sturdy and great. Mine feels not loose, but not as sturdy as hers. So I'm assuming Z Fold 7 would be even better with that kind of stuff as well, bringing it across the board. So honestly, I've said it a bunch of times, this is such a great upgrade. If it comes true. If it doesn't, obviously be some disappointment, but it just looks amazing. It sounds amazing as well. So let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. Is it enough to make you upgrade? Let us know, and we'll see you guys down the road. Peace.